Very good afternoon, girls. Today we'll be taking off a lesson on demand. That is law of demand. So, what is law of demand? So, law of demand states that other things remaining constant, there is inverse relationship between the quantity demanded and on price of the commodity. Have other things have the kind of determinants of demand. We have so many determinants. Adu determinants the later see mayamam like price of that commodity have a income have so many other things like that. Adana madu other things mayam do accept price of the commodity natana ate heroina constant way unchange on a lower kanda demand si kind depend we have a kanda demand depends on the price of the commodity. In what way have a kanda say inverse relationship inverse relationship the relation to lay there is quantity demanded increases with decrease in on price of the commodity and vice versa. I will get the kind of kanda pot to gi mamal si decrease to the tava kanda pot ki mamal si fall over kanda quantity demanded will be increased ko similarly adu pot to gi maman hengal lergana if the price of the commodity falls ko adu matam the quantity demanded increases adu atopa mana kaino haba kanda when the price increases pot ki mamal ne hengal ab adu itadi quantity demanded will decrease ko this is the law of demand. Okay, so the term other things being equal have artha to kaino have kanda that all other determinants of demand other than on price of the commodity remain constant or and unchanged and I give the atopa determinant mayam do moisi kem the change lay ro ko adu matam the law of demand normally works. Okay, that we have done aduna akoni yengdu si ko mathang da kone this law of demand si work to gi high body we have to make certain assumptions ko kone kai makra hypothetical like na assume to ga bhamna sarga si gai sim leire na kone law do ni ba those are called assumptions. So what are the assumptions of the law of demand that we'll see. What are the assumptions of the law of demand? The law of demand is valid when the following assumptions hold. Adu makha gi piriba akoi assumption sina hold already law of demand is valid way have never. So what are the assumptions? Number one, the price of the related goods remain the same. Atop related good have the complementary good OBI natragana akona say substitute ogera ko adumba good to oiba matam du ko atopa pot sing do mogi mamal du tike do remain the same laina lawni ko then income of the consumers remain unchanged aduga consumer income do adumasu for time being remain unchanged adi hongoi durimni. Then taste and the preferences of the consumers remain the same magi apamba ata hongba yabadu du hongdien lawdurimni mai hena pamba adrana pamjaba khudajaba do madu remain unchanged. Then all the units of the goods are homogeneous. Aduna hoji jukon leina gaduriba pot demand ro the poto especially the poto that jam homogeneous so gadobni chang mana gadobni ko. Then commodity should be a normal good. Commodity is normal good gadobni ko. Then atopa inferior good kind should like ko adum or normal good gadobni. The consumers do not expect any significant change in availability of the commodity in the near future. Aduna yam thuna near future da pot chai gi kari gi magi availability je masi change torkani handarakani hengalakani habagi ama leidana ko supply side to aduma remain unchanged. So these are some of the important assumptions of the law of demand to work. Okay, then adu mathang da ko namu yang do si kaino habakanda we have two kinds of demand, two types of demand like kari kari no haga we have individual demand and market demand. Aduna kari kari no to ko yengsi individual demand haga na kaino market demand haga na kaino. An individual demand means quantity demanded of a good by an individual consumer at various prices per time period. Aduna individual demand haga di kaidoba mi makakna individual consumer makakna mana tongan tongan ba say time period amada tongan price da leiba pot mana demand tawda habadi mi na demand tawba pot ama khatang di oidi ba ko aduna tongan pot mem ma tongan price da demand tawdu mi ama khatang that is called individual demand. Then another one is market demand. So what is market demand? Market demand is the aggregate of the quantities demanded by all the consumers in the market at different prices per time period. Aduna market demand is the kind of kanda akogi individual consumer mayam do ajama khatang na individual consumer mayam do na demand do adugi aggregate to apun bado we call it the market demand. Okay, so we have understood what is individual demand and what is market demand. Individual demand agana mi makatan demand to ba market demand agana mi mayam na demand to do ko that is called market demand adu apun bado. Then next akona yengadori ba term si demand schedule haiba malai then amana say demand curve haiba ma adu kitang slide ko yengsi what is demand schedule and what is demand curve. So demand schedule is the tabular presentation showing the different quantities of a good that buyers of the good are willing to buy at different prices during a given period of time. Adun demand schedule ai kai na kada table gi form da ko pot ki mamal leire mamal du ma quantity kyam demand to ge habadu akona yengdurim na adi low demand na work to area du ni ko ai je adi pot ki mamal hengale demand ta dharani aduga pot ki mamal na handhare demand hengalani adugi different over pull up to adokona table gi form di itopodo tabular representation do we call the demand schedule. Okay, it is the tabular representation of the law of demand. The law of demand do adu work to we have to be tabular presentation when akona demand schedule sinen and we are demand schedule can be explained with the help of a hypothetical example. Akona example of lauraga akona demand schedule jako explain to si akoi yemna si ko demand schedule a demand schedule na utka durisna kari no adokona mu yemna bayai what will the demand schedule show ebo potum ko demand schedule shows an inverse relationship between the price and the quantity demanded ko aduna demand schedule mu utka durisi kai no ga inverse relationship lai hebo inverse hebo kai no matham ka ona bodu ko inverse ga di kai no ga price hen ga laga demand handarak pa aduga amana price handarak na demand hen ga labodu opposite sabbodu amana decrease ro amana increase ro bodu ko aduna akogi hari potu amana handaraga amana hen ga labodu adune bukan inverse relationship lai na kun high durisi ko aduni yengsi akoi nakanda we have seen a table si table is na kun demand schedule na hari ko in table number 1 on the right side the consumer is willing to pay rupees 50 per kg of wheat this month ko aduna rupees 50 piragadi mana kg ka demand to wadage have to tha pani ko kg 3 kg ma demand to wani have ko apane stu to je if the price reduces to rupees 40 per kg rupees 40 per kg piragana he will be willing say to buy an additional 1 kg aduna hoji mamal je 50 rupees piram badagina edowa say 40 rupees at 10 rupees handar pama tam da every month man lege to 1 additional kg 1 kg more later kaduri that means han 3 kg 50 kg piring at 3 kg levedu hoji sorry rupees 40 per kilo kogi say lay rupees 40 per kilo pibo quit to ko adu pibo matam da ma hoji additional amaga torogadi 4 kg demand torone adumai tondana when price of the wheat reduced to 30 rupees per kilo the 30 rupees over matam da mu kedorani habakanda additional one more kg of wheat will be demanded habdi hoji mu 5 kg la ane likewise rupees 20 per kilo of wheat say the man demand to je 6 kilo adi mamali sum handarakpa 50 40 30 20 handarakpa aduga quantity demand etana sum mengalakpa 3 kg 4 kg 5 kg 6 kg na lakpatu okay si akona urisi kai no kanda law of demand works ko it is represented by akoi demand schedule sine bakona ulisi ko this implies that lower the price more will be the demand and vice versa akona demand schedule side akona udurip si kaino ha kanda pot chai gi mamal sina kedoba handarabordi lower to sum handarabordi more will be demanded habeduma then vice versa argana karino aiba kanda pot chai gi mamal sina sum wang khala ba adu itarabordi kedoba quantity demanded will be lower adi 20 per kilo piram baduda kone 6 kg demand doguni per month hauji 30 kg pire hengale botse ki mamal se ko wheat ki mamal hengale adu itadi quantity demanded to kona 5 kg per month kona demand dog adu ki posak to neba this is nothing but the working of demand schedule and the working of the law of demand okay next akoni english demand curve okay we'll be seeing demand curve what is demand curve let us see the graphical representation of the demand function is called demand curve ana akoigi say demand function do demand function agat ko mamang in the last class we have discussed about the demand function demand commodity demand of a good quantity demanded of a good sikai they depend on we have a it is a function of so many determinants akoni yeng reba ko then low demand harisina other things remaining the same kedoba magi price to depend to have ko and muka we have the inverse relationship the relationship between the quantity demanded and the price masi relationship ne ko le idori ko aduna yengsi in figure 1 the demand curve for wheat is drawn which shows the different quantities of wheat demanded at different prices in a month. And the thamada when yenga do busi yengsi ko aduna demand curve the figure the lesi figure 1 the lesi demand curve si dine represent tore aduga on the line when green line ama lesi akoi demand curve ni ka hariba green lines the lesi we have point A B C F ko combination ngakni price ka quantity demanded ka combination du ni aduna 20 rupees pi bakanda akona demand tarisi 6 kg ko 6 kg ngasagi no do wheat to ko demand ore ko then atopa mana 30 rupees pi bakanda na akona say 5 kg demand ore 40 rupees na 4 kg demand ore adu 50 rupees pi bakanda na only 3 kg demand ore aduna hariba combination mayam do A B C D ulap se kona join to kan we find ko we can draw a curve what we call demand curve aduni bakona demand curve on hai se ko aduna kona urisi the demand curve D slopes downward to the right or is negatively sloped aduna kona matang istu ubusi kaina kan demand curve na hai se positively sloping line ore ko positively sloping line ore aduna say again the demand curve ko positively slope hai nate negatively slope hai tabni ko downward ko the demand curve D slopes downward to the right or is negatively slope hai bani ko adi apagi magi degree do aduna kona enoromda negative lom tha sangon thamba side ta kona selai je adi ko sum handarak baje adi pochai gi mamal sina kedoba sum handaraga more is demanded hai bani ba aduna downward sloping ko silai thus the demand curve shows the quantity demanded by the consumers at each point aduna demand curve amana show to du suka na kanda different quantity demand to do ko at every point of the curve every point of the line ko different quantity demand to do at each price level okay we will see demand curve the represent to du suka no ha ba kanda different price level the different quantity demand to the pot amagi ko madu utpa line do we call the demand curve aduna why demand curve slopes downwards to right demand curve si kadobagi downward orino ko aduga towards right downward is kaigino haragadi that will be discussing next time aduda tongan ba factor mari manga lay that will be discussing that we will discuss in the next time aduna lady basi demand curve sina karino haragadi akoni yengdoi si demand curve si it shows the quantity demanded by the consumer at each price level of a particular commodity the characteristic number one, the very important point of demand curve it is downward sloping towards right downward sloping demand curve line it is negatively sloped position angle form slope second quadrant negative x so till then we will see the factors see why demand curve slopes towards right down sloping then next time the shifts of the demand curve change in demand curve will discuss in the next class. For today let's wind up here. Till then, see you. Bye bye. Thank you.